Okay, what room is this? Looks like a library. It's too high to reach. A syringe, surgical mask. People have been very reluctant to talk about Curvin. One local called him a black soul. He said that animals got anxious when Curvin was around, that Curvin had dark eyes, practically pitch black. Another person said that Curvin was only ever visited by the same 3 people from town, and that they would sometimes deliver him large crates. I asked what happened to Curvin in the end, expecting to hear he had died of old age, but everybody said the same unbelievable thing. There was no old age. Curvin looked exactly the same up until the last day the locals saw him. Because he outlasted all of them, guys. Curvin simply disappeared. No one saw him leave by rail or by road. The police found nothing at the hotel to clarify his departure. They boarded up the entrance, and every one of them felt uneasy after visiting the place. Well, I have statements from the locals as they saw it. Now it's time to get to the truth of the matter for myself. But Curvin is pretty smart, huh? He knows when to leave. When the time comes, he needs to leave before the locals become suspicious of his old age or his non-old age. Can we read any of the books? Broomstick, screwdriver. Oh no, another tricky lock. I wonder where the key might be. A cross-shaped key. Use a broomstick, hold on. Broomstick. Aha, got a skull! Hello, Richard! Fountain skull. I'm calling every single skull Richard, guys. Richard from Grim Tales, Anna Gray's father. But this one is not... He does not talk. So it's only a fake, a replica of the original. Thank you, Mark. You're from New York. Hello. Playing the game since you were 16 years old? Wow, you are a gamer, aren't you? Good for you, Mark. So now... replace a skull on the fountain sculpture. It was missing a skull? I didn't notice. Is it missing a skull? Holding something in your hand? Right. So that's the cross-shaped key. Ooh, what the heck? Underground bestiary. This is where he locked all his victims? Oh yeah, we can see dead bodies. You can see skeletons behind the cages. Crazy, guys. Need fire to light the torch. We have a power plug. Lantern. Today I investigated the ground floor. One of the rooms turned out to be a library of sorts, but instead of the smell of books was the smell of something awful. It was so disgusting that I felt it was saturating my entire body. It reminded me of a story one of the locals told me. Curvan always hired the same 3 locals to run errands, and he paid them well so they didn't ask questions. One night, one of these men was summoned to unload a train car and deliver the contents to Curvan's hotel. It was filled with long wooden boxes like coffins. The man said the boxes were stinking so badly, he could barely stand in. He never found out what the smell was and left as soon as possible. GS. Dead bodies? Stinking dead bodies. Yeah, they probably wouldn't stink if they are still alive, guys. So, decomposing bodies. Or animal bodies, carcasses, things like that. I don't know. But we know that he was doing experiments. And this is the spot where he was doing them. A dark tunnel. I do have a torch. But let me look at the shelvings here. Spider webs? I don't feel like making friends with the spiders right now. Yeah, that's right. Red Dragon Manuscript. Life Force Elixir. Grind small bones into a powder. Take 1 poisonous mushroom from the swamp. Cut a lock of hair from the subject. Evaporate ingredients and inject the distilled liquid into the bloodstream of the subject. While the subject is alive? Or dead? I don't know. A wrench. Hacksaw blade. Okay, let's head to that, the lighted hallway first. Underground river. Wow. Those are sky windows. It's hard to believe, but it looks like I'm under the lake. Wow, glass panels, guys. Look at the views above. We need something longer than my arm to grab the buckets. This place reminds me of the Ravenhurst Manor, guys. In terms of size, design, and architecture. We have batteries. Okay, time for another puzzle. Find all identical pairs to win the game. Identical pairings. Got these rune symbols. They look very similar, guys. Oh, we found one. Oh, I've seen that shape before. Oh, a shovel! Yeah, welcome to the stream, Mike. I am from the US, I mean San Francisco. Another shuffle! I'm not very good with symbols, guys. I can do better with colors or objects. But symbols, they all look so similar. It's hard to remember them. Okay, we're finally getting close. And we are at the end of the puzzle. Final pair. There we go. Oh. That took an awful long time. Great memory. I don't think so. Alright, we are back here now. A secret path. Now I know how to get back here. So there is a way. Wow. So this is where I'll place the aroma lamp during the ritual. I have less than a day to save my brother. So time is short, everybody. So this goes back to the underground passage. What about this way? The cemetery. Oh, there's a way to the cemetery too. Wait, this is new? Wait, I don't remember this place. This is new. I'll be eaten alive if I reach for those berries right now. I need to spray the mosquitoes. I think I do have a spray from a long time ago. A spray a bottle. Mosquito, why are they swarming the plants? Berries, mosquitoes like berries. Berries that taste like blood. Bloody berries. That's what they are. I was attacked by a murder of crows. They started pecking at me, seeming to target my eyes. I covered my head and ran. Unfortunately, I took the wrong path. I came to a cemetery. Locals had told me about the place, which was abandoned when a flood ruined the church. They were afraid to visit it because someone had started to dig up graves and steal bodies. Now I saw it with my own eyes. Excavated graves, monuments moved aside, and I saw something else that made my heart stop. From within one of the graves, a black shadow was rising. The same shadow I saw in the hotel. I had convinced myself it was a trick of my mind. But it was real, and it was moving toward me. I must have lost consciousness because I spoke later and began running like a madman. I didn't care if I sank into the swamp. I must collect all the Corvin's papers and get out of here before it's too late. Yeah, it's always at times like this that I question all these journal entries, guys. He's running from his life, but he has time to scribble a journal page down and then leave the page here for others to find. Isn't that odd? This always happens in these casual adventure games and also regular adventure games too, leaving journal entry pages around. Tear up every single entry and place them in different location. That is so odd. But it is a very common game mechanic, isn't it? But it doesn't make sense at all. My real first name, it is Jeff. I think a lot of people here in the chat don't know about that. But it is my real first name. I'm so used to the name Pazu now, so... Open graves. So he dug up all the graves to perform experiments on. We need some of the leaves to make oil. Alright, let's get a few of these. So, dead water, old church. Whoa! Are you kidding me? What the heck am I seeing here? Is that real? That open gaping mouth? Is that real? There's a branch just above that thing. Maybe I can lower a bucket to collect some of the water. I don't know. That looks so inviting, though. It looks so inviting. Feels like we just jump in. So I do need to go find a bucket, guys. We have seen one before, just a few minutes ago. That is so inviting. Nothing else in this swamp. That is all. That's the main attraction, guys. That large gaping mouth. Oh, it smells terrible. Need something to cover my nose and mouth so I can keep looking around. So I cannot go further in. Another journal page. I am in a trap. Darkness prevents all escape. Sometimes I wonder if I've gone insane. The sky has become a dark shroud. The wind, an eerie voice, moaning from below. I try to shake it from my mind. Darkness confronted me in the hallway, yet I hardly ran away. I intended to escape via the same road and arrive by. Trees swing their branches as if trying to strike me. Rain practically pressed me to the ground. And the darkness was there too. I think that is Corvin himself, his spirits. Unfortunately, I've lost some notes from the diary. I thought you scattered them around purposely, guys. I think the only way out is to try to reach Corvin's swamp house, where I can make defensive talisman. I found instructions in one of Corvin's books. Now I am certain that the darkness is trying to kill me. I may soon become the victim of this evil that bears the name John Corvin, G.S. So I need something to cover my face. Do we have that item? Oh, I do have an item. Surgical mask. Alright, wearing a mask. I think we are all used to masks now, right? So that is not surprising at all. Can we examine all these places now? This building, I read about the flooded church in some of Corvin's old papers. It is flooded in swamp water. Better put something here to prevent me from sinking into the swamp. A wooden board. I'm trying to get to that landing there, huh? I don't know. The shot from Jaws? Now, what do we do? I do have a hacksaw, guys. I can use it somewhere to get a wooden board. Probably. Use a torch to light... Oh yeah, the dark tunnel, I forgot. There's another passageway. Hold on, guys. The dark tunnel. There's another way. This way. So that goes deeper, probably. Underground mortuary. Oh. I think I'll skip looking under the cloth. Going mad isn't on my list today. But I do want to know the identity of the body. Maybe the guy who was writing all these notes. You see the victim here. Skeleton arm. I think we're supposed to grind the arm. There was a mill, a grinder. And I think that is one of the ingredients. Potions. The vial from the Necronomicon that's supposed to hold the dead water. Aroma lamp. I've searched the yard and surrounding area. I found sculptures of strange, monster-like beasts, creatures not found within the laws of nature. I consider myself to be pretty brave, but somehow those things made my skin crawl, and I wanted to get away. I was also able to find proof of a story I heard in town. I was told that one night, people in town woke up to the sound of strange, distorted screams. Some took up weapons and headed out. They found prints in mud similar to the human foot, but somehow unnatural. The tracks seemed to head towards Curvin's property. The locals wanted to follow them, but were too afraid. I actually found some of the tracks myself. I cannot say whether they are human or animal, or something else.